Hello, friends. Welcome. Come over to the Insight Timer app to be part of our interactive experience. This is a platform that we use mostly just for replays. So please feel free to come and join us over on Insight Timer. And that way we can connect real time. Thank you. So come on over to Insight Timer. Hello, friends. Welcome. We'll begin shortly. Thank you for joining for today's practice. Hi, Georgina. Oh, beautiful. Welcome. How's our sound, friends? I'm using a different microphone option today. Hi, Deborah. Nice to see you too. Um, I just want to make sure there shouldn't be a bunch of background sound. It should be a pretty clear sound without much, if any, interference at all. Okay, sound is working well. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. Great. Well, we'll wait just a few more moments and then we will begin. Hmm. For today's practice, as always, if you have props that you enjoy using during your practice, please have those. So, blocks, blankets, straps, anything that you would like to have to support you as you move the body. Hmm. Hi, Amy. Thank you. All right, great. So, let's begin. Let's do one more sound check back here and make sure that the proper mic is engaged. So you should be able to hear me nice and clearly from back here now that I'm further away from the computer. Hi, Julia. Good morning, sunshine, or good afternoon, or maybe morning. Are you back on the mainland? Okay, so we're just doing one more sound check from back here, making sure that you can still hear nice and clearly from this range. Enjoy home. Okay, great. Thank you, Charlotte. All right, wonderful. Wonderful. Well, for anyone who is joining for the first time, my name is Selena Lael. This is a 60-minute Vinyasa Yoga asana practice. It will begin, the 60 minutes technically begins after I do this little intro. So just so you have that in your awareness if you need to leave by a certain time. If you do leave before we finish, I really invite that you make sure to take some time, at least 5 minutes for a shavasana so you can rest and integrate at the end of practice, whenever that might be for you. I have many recordings here on the app. I lead live sessions each week. I have a 10-day course, Yogic Practices for a Peaceful Life, and we have a community group here on the app called Love Heals All. So I warmly welcome you to join us in the group Love Heals All. It's a beautiful community space full of love and compassion and inspiration, and just a wonderful place to be together, to whether we're having a rough day or feeling like our best, most vibrant self. It's a space for each of us just as we are. So, before we move into our yoga asana practice, for anyone who's maybe newer to yoga is so much more than these physical practices. Although this is what most of us are exposed to in Western cultures, the physical movement is just one aspect of this beautiful life path of yoga, this path to be the most loving, kind, best version of ourselves, to treat others well, to treat ourselves well, to come out of all of the external distractions and move deeper and deeper within the stillness of our being, where this presence, this self, this infinite space is always there. And yoga is this invitation for us to remember who we are. It is this path to living a beautiful, full life and awakening beyond this experience of the humanness of the dream into the fullness of who we are, whatever that might truly be. So, with that, I really invite you to honor your body. This is a fantastic way to serve the body, to strengthen, to open, to move toxins out of the body. And I really just invite you to be where you're at today. If I'm doing anything that feels unfamiliar or unsafe, or you don't feel comfortable doing it, please, you can just take a resting pose. You can watch. There's no need to stress and strain or do something just because I'm doing it or because you think you should. I really invite you to listen to your body. Let this be a nourishing experience, even though it may get a little strong at times. This can be a deeply nourishing presencing experience together. And again, if you have any props that you like to use, please have those available. I don't generally lead practice with props, as not everyone has access to them, but please do have any props that you'd like to use. And I think that's about it. I invite you to find a comfortable seated position. And as always, if something happens with the sound or something changes and you can't hear me or we have some glitch in the matrix, uh, just go ahead and drop several emojis in the chat because I can't actually read what you've written from here. But if you drop many emojis in the chat, I can see something is not working and I can come back over and we can address the issue. Thank you. Okay, so find this comfortable seated position, whatever works best for your body. Close the eyes, allow the chin to be slightly tucked. Sit tall, relax the shoulders back and down. Feel the tailbone gently dropping down. We're not tucking it, but there's this heaviness in the tailbone and the pelvis. So we become more anchored. Begin to deepen the breath. You can engage the three-part breath. You can engage Ujjayi Pranayama. This session is listed as intermediate, as I will not be breaking down all of the poses the way that I would in a beginner experience. So, again, please really honor your body, listen to your body. If you're not following my cues, feel free to just watch and then try it after. Allow there to be a slight space between the lips and the teeth. We'll find in our lives that when we walk around with a clenched jaw, as much as it is an expression of stress and it can be an expression of other emotions, it's often an expression of this need to be in control, which is rooted in not feeling safe. So let's give our bodies an invitation to soften, to relax, to become more receptive as we relax the jaw, and then soften the belly. Place a kind hand on your heart center and just make some circles on your chest, slow circles. Really feel this connection between your palm and your heart center. Relax your hand down again. Bring both palms to touch at the heart, Anjali Mudra. We'll chant the sound Om one time together. Take a full deep breath in. Oh. Bow your chin to your chest. Set your sankalpa, your intention for practice. And when we create a sankalpa, we create it to be present tense. So rather than I want to be happy, or I want to be strong, or I want to feel peaceful, or someday, we speak this intention as if it is already happening in our lives. This future memory is being set. I am peaceful. I am healthy. I am whole. I am living my life beautifully. It's a beautiful day ahead of me. Beautiful. Release the hands down. Inhale, lift the chin up toward the sky, only as high as it feels comfortable in your neck. Exhale, chin to chest, roll down through the spine, fold over your legs. Inhale, curl up through the spine. Head is the last thing to come up. Lift the chin, shoulders back, open the chest. Exhale, curl down through the spine, fold all the way forward over the legs. We'll do this two more times. Inhale slowly, stack the spine, stack the vertebra, look up. Exhale, roll down through the spine, gently tilt the tailbone forward as you fold over the legs. Do this one more time. On your next inhalation, come back to neutral. Roll the shoulders up and back a few times. Breathe deeply. Ah, lovely. Cross the ankles to rock the weight forward or roll off onto one hip to come to all fours. Wrists beneath shoulders, knees beneath hips. Creases of the wrists are parallel to the top of the mat. Lift the fingers, spread them wide, root back down through the base of the index fingers and thumbs. Feel the crown of the head reaching toward the top of the mat. Navel engages towards spine. Nice flat back here. We're already waking the core up just by holding this firm posture. Extend back through the right leg, hug the navel in toward the spine. Kick the left foot out to the left a little, roll to the inside of the right foot, and then reach the sole of the foot down for the mat. Reach the right arm up to the sky. And you may also just kind of choose part of these poses. For example, if you're not feeling ready to balance, maybe you just hang out here. That's perfectly fine. Right arm reaches up, really lift up out of the bottom shoulder, reach right arm over ear, extend to the fingertips, breathe deeply, shoulders pull away from ears. Option to stay here or lift the right leg, flex the right foot, press out through the right heel. Lift the leg a little higher, lower it down. If it's lifted, bring the right hand down, bring both knees and feet in, rock the hips side to side. The second side, extend back through the left leg. Kick the right foot out to the right a little. Roll to the inside of the left foot. Plant the sole of the foot down if possible. Option to stay here. Extend the left arm up to the sky. Lift up out of the bottom shoulder. Left arm over ear. Reach. Soften the lips and the face. Option to stay here or lift the left leg. Flex the left foot. Lift the leg a little higher. Lower the leg. Lower the left hand down. Bring the legs and feet in. Rock the hips side to side. Beautiful. Extend one more time here. Extend back through the right leg. Kick the left foot out to the left a little. Roll to the inside of the right. Reach up. Option to stay here in the supported Vashisthasana or extend the bottom leg as well. Press the hips up to the sky. Maybe reach the right arm over the ear. If your chest is turned down toward the earth, you can begin to open the rib cage up toward the sky just a little. Breathe deeply. If you're really feeling like playing this early on, you can always lift that upper leg for a breath. Top leg. And then we'll release everything down. Right hand down. Bring the knees down. Rock a little side to side. Second side, extend back through the left leg. Kick the right foot out a little for support here. Roll to the inside of the left foot. Supported Vashisthasana. Or if you wish, move into the full pose. Extend the bottom leg. Reach up. Maybe left arm comes over ear. Keep lifting up out of that bottom shoulder. Maybe open that left armpit toward the sky a little. Maybe lift the top leg for a breath. And lower it all down gracefully. Come back to all fours, rock the hips side to side. Bring the big toes to touch, sink the hips back to the heels, walk the hands forward. Relax the belly, relax the head and the neck. Balasana, child's pose. This is a wonderful resting pose. You can come here anytime you need. And if for some reason this is not a comfortable resting pose for you, you're welcome to choose any resting pose you wish. Inhale, rise up to all fours again. See that your shoulders are in alignment with your wrists. So rather than the wrists being really wide here or really close together, we'll see how well this works. Can you hear me again? Oh no. Ah, one moment, my friends, one moment. Oh, my AirPods didn't know what they wanted to do here. So let's just do a little sound test. The question is, can you still hear me? Forgive me for interrupting our practice. Uh, okay, great. I don't know how to keep these things in. Maybe that means they're too big or something. Push it in my ear. Oh, I have an idea. Ready? Ready for this innovation? Hallelujah. Can you still hear me? Is it an okay sound or is it too muffled to have this over my ear? Can you hear me, friends? Does it sound clear? Good? Is it working? It's not too staticky or something with this thing rubbing against it? Okay, great. Great. Thank you. Thank you, friends. All right. So we're going to come into downward facing dog. So again, find this nice position with your wrists so that the fingers are pointing forward. The creases of the wrists are parallel to the top of the mat, and the hands are not too wide here. We'll walk the hands a little further forward now so they're not directly under the shoulders, but a little further ahead. Hug the navel toward the spine. We really want the core nicely engaged here. Tuck the toes under. Press yourself up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Bend one knee at a time. Reach the opposite heel back. Breathe deeply. Move side to side if you're not already. Keep hugging the navel toward the spine here. We really want this conscious, strong engagement all throughout our practice through the core. Reach both heels down. Just double checking, making sure you can hear me. It looks like you can. Great, great, great. I think I need to take this earring out of the way. It's fun to hear little noises the whole time now. Okay, downward facing dog. Lift up onto the balls of the feet, hug the navel toward the spine, and roll forward. Find yourself in high plank. Press yourself up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale to roll forward through the spine, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. A few more like this. We're warming up the wrists, the muscles along the spine, the core. Open the chest each time you press yourself back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Find your way back to downward facing dog. Bring the big toes to touch. Inhale the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Really lift the leg high. Bend the knees softly, step the right foot through between the hands. Lower the back knee. Ankle is below knee here. Inhale, rise up, press the hips forward. Exhale, touch down. Lift the back knee, step yourself back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale the left leg up and back, lift the leg. Exhale, bend the knees softly, step the foot through between the hands, lower the right knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up, press the hips forward. Exhale to touchdown. Lift the back knee, step back, high plank. Press into the palms, lift up out of the shoulders, press the heels back behind you. Really hug the navel in here, strong body. Inhale. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Beautiful, we'll do this again. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Really press the heart back. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, back. One more time. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Big toes touch. Inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale, bend the knee. Softly step the right foot through between the hands. Lower the back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Sink the hips forward. Exhale, touch down. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the back knee. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, bend the knee. Softly step the foot through. Lower the right knee. Inhale, sink the hips forward. Lift up. Exhale, touch down. Step back, high plank. Hug the navel toward the spine. Beautiful, friends. Warming up a little differently today. Press the heels back behind you. Inhale. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Beautiful, beautiful. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees and take baby step after baby step all the way up to the top of the mat. Big toes are parallel. Hug the navel toward the spine. Bend the knees as much as you need here as you fold forward, Uttanasana. If your knees are not already bent, I invite you to bend them now. Maybe rest the belly on the thighs. Take opposite elbows. Let the upper body be really heavy here, especially the head and the neck. Rock the weight forward and back in the feet, side to side. Come back to neutral in the feet. Gently shake the head, yes and no. Release the arms. Rock the weight into the heels. Keep the upper body really heavy and relaxed. Press into the heels as you roll up the spine one vertebra at a time. The knees are still bent here. The head is the very last thing to come up. Stand tall. Shoulders drop back and down. Hug the navel toward the spine. Lift the crown of the head up toward the sky. Beautiful. Just going to double check and make sure you can still hear me clearly. Okay, good. No new no new comments. That's always a good sign. All right. Top of the mat, palms touch at the heart. Inhale, reach the arms out wide, palms touch. Hug the navel toward the spine as you exhale. Dive forward, option to bend the knees. Inhale, half lift and lengthen, fingertips to shins, shoulder blades back. Exhale to fold forward, option to bend the knees. Bend the knees now, plant the palms, step back, high plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower down knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga all the way to the belly. Pull the elbows back and close. Inhale, bhujangasana, cobra, pubic bone stays in contact with the earth. Lower down, make your way back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Big toes touch. Inhale the right leg up and back. Bend the knee, stack the hips, really open through the right hip. Lift the knee a little higher. Breathe here. This is a wonderful stretch for those of us that do a lot of sitting or running or have a body. Inhale, square the hips, lengthen the right leg. Option to stay here, or as you exhale, bring your knee to nose in high plank. Inhale, up and back. Exhale to the right elbow. Remember, this is optional. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, across the body, left elbow. Beautiful. Do this one more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Be mindful here. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, right elbow. Keep rooting down through the base of the index fingers and thumbs. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, softly step the right foot through between the hands. Lower the back heel. Hips are square to the top of the mat. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Drop the shoulders down. Hug the navel toward the spine. Sink a little deeper into the front knee. Beautiful, friends. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, open out warrior two. Lengthen your stance, widen your stance. Back toes are still slightly turned in. Now we square the hips to the left side of the mat. Sink a little lower. Right ankle is below right knee. Gently press the right knee out to the right muscularly. So maybe you can see your right big toe. Rather than leaning the weight forward, bring the crown of the head over the pelvis. Stick your booty out behind you and then tilt the tailbone down so we find this length. Engage the core. Beautiful, friends. Gently touch the back leg. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift up, right arm over ear. Exhale, extended side angle. Right forearm to thigh, left arm over ear. Inhale, reverse. Stay low in the hips. Exhale to extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Beautiful. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, windmill down. Lift the back heel. Step the right leg back. Move through your vinyasa. If you're choosing upward facing dog, the thighs are completely off of the mat. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Big toes touch. Inhale the left leg up and back. Bend the knee. Stack the hips. Breathe. Lift the knee a little higher. Keep rooting down evenly through the whole palm. Inhale, lengthen, square the hips. Option to stay here or knee to nose, high plank. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right elbow. Beautiful. One more round if you wish. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale. Exhale, cross the body. Inhale. Exhale, softly step the left foot through between the hands. Lower the back heel. Hips are square to the top of the mat. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Sink low in the front knee. Hug the navel toward the spine. Drop the shoulders down. Very nice, friend. Sink a little lower. Inhale. Exhale, open out, widen your stance, square the hips to the right side of the mat. Back toes are still slightly turned in. Maybe left ankle is below the knee here. Left knee gently presses out a little to the left, so maybe you can see left big toe. Crown of the head is over the pelvis. Stick the booty out behind you. Tilt the tailbone under, navel towards spine, lengthen up. Beautiful. Inhale to reverse. Gently touch the back leg. Exhale, extended side angle. Really lengthen through the right side of the body. Inhale to reverse. Stay low. Exhale to extend. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, windmill down. Lift the back heel. Step the left leg back. Lower down knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 slow, deep breaths. Hug the navel toward the spine. Press the chest back toward the thighs. Shoulders pull up away from ears. Inhale, look forward between the hands. Exhale, bend the knees to step or lightly hop to the top of the mat. Fold forward. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Shoulders back, weight in the toes, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Option to bend the knees. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart. Getting this leg adjusted here. Take a moment here. Reach the arms down by the sides. Lift tall through the spine. Micro bend in the knees. Soften the chest. Soften the heart. Reconnect with your sankalpa. What is your intention today? Palms touch at the heart. Inhale, reach the arms wide. Look up. Exhale, dive forward. Option to bend the knees. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Hug the navel toward the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step back, high plank. Option to move through your vinyasa or just come back to downward facing dog. Big toes touch. Inhale the right leg up and back. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Let's move into a little bit of wild thing. Option to stay here or bend your left knee. Reach your right foot all the way down behind you. Flip your hips up and over. Press them up to the sky, right arm alongside the ear. Beautiful. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Return yourself to your 3-legged downward facing dog. We'll all extend the right leg up and back. And then exhale, knee to nose, high plank if you wish. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, softly step the right foot through between the hands. Lower the back heel. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, hips square to the top of the mat. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Lengthen, widen your stance. Hips are square to the left side of the mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, left arm over ear, reach. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. One more. Inhale, stay low in the hips. Exhale, extend. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Very nice. Heel toe the back foot in closer, so we shorten the stance here. Left hand to hip. Now, if you have a block, this is a nice time to use your block. If you don't, no worries. You don't need to have a block to play with this pose. We're going to move into Ardha Chandrasana, balancing half moon. So if you have a block, I invite you to have it on the highest setting, a little to the right of your right foot, and about a foot, at least a foot distance forward. Your foot distance, maybe a little further. Bend in to the right knee. If you don't have your block, you can just bend your right knee enough to be able to reach down to the floor and just work with it that way. Hand comes to the earth or the block. Hug your navel toward your spine. Press into the right foot. Lift the left leg off the floor. You can focus your drishti on one point on the floor. Before we stack the legs, flex the left toes. They really activate the left leg. Nice, active, strong left leg. Then begin to stack the left hip on top of the right. Keep that left leg really engaged. Keep flexing the foot. Gaze is focused on the floor, or if you're feeling adventurous, maybe the wall to the left of you. Option to stay here or lift the left arm up to the sky. And if you're feeling really adventurous, maybe turn your gaze up to your left thumb. Very nice, friends. Option to stay here or micro bend in the standing leg. Bend the left leg and bring your hand to the outside of the left foot. And then maybe you can play a little bit with kicking the foot into the hand here. Breathe deeply. Smile at yourself. We don't have to take all of this so seriously. If you have the foot, slowly release it, extend back out. Ardha Chandrasana. We'll all bring the left hand down. You can keep a bend in your right knee as much as you need. Both hands can come to the floor or the block. Drop your left hip down for standing splits. Hug your navel toward your spine. Lift your left leg up toward the sky. Maybe bring the forehead toward the right shin. And if you're wanting to play with balance, you can always bring one or both hands behind the right ankle. Breathe deeply, lift the left leg a little higher. Very nice, friends. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee and gracefully step that left leg all the way back down. Windmill the arms up. Find yourself again in Virabhadrasana 2. Gaze over right, middle fingers. Inhale. Exhale, windmill down. Step the right leg back. Move through your vinyasa or just come to downward facing dog. Beautiful, friends. Big toes touch. Inhale the left leg up and back. Bend the knee. Stack the hips. Option to stay here or bend the right knee. Softly step the left foot down behind you. Flip the hips up to the sky. Wild thing. Left arm alongside the ear. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, flip yourself back over. Find yourself in three-legged dog. Let's all extend the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, high plank optional. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale. Exhale, softly step left foot through between hands. Lower the back heel. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, open out, Virabhadrasana 2. Find your nice stance. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Heel toe the back foot in closer, shorten the stance. Have your block to the left side of your left foot, just a little and further ahead so you have nice space for balance. If you don't have the block, no issue. Right hand comes to the hip, hug the navel toward the spine. So we're already mindful of the core and taking care of the back. Left leg is bent, hand to the earth, press into the left foot. And again, before we do any stacking, we flex the right toes. Right toes pull up toward the face, strong leg. Then we begin to stack right hip on top of left. Very nice. Gaze is focused on one point on the wall to the right of you or the floor. And if you're here and comfortable, you may wish to reach the right arm all the way up. Maybe turn the gaze up toward the right thumb. Keep the right foot flexed, active legs. Option to stay here if you're wanting to play. Bend the right knee, reach for the outside of the right foot, and begin to kick the foot into the hand. Gaze is focused here for support. Smile. Let your face brighten. If you have the foot in your hand, slowly release it, extend back out. Beautiful. Reach your right hand down. Bend the left knee as much as you need to, both hands to the floor or the block. Drop your right hip down so you square the hips. Kick the right leg up to the sky, standing splits. Forehead comes toward left shin. And maybe one or both hands come behind the ankle. Keep hugging the navel toward the spine. Breathe deeply. I can feel I did not stretch properly this weekend after dancing. Slow, deep breaths. Lift that leg a little higher. Bend the left leg. Gracefully step the right foot all the way back. Windmill the arms up. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale. Exhale, windmill the arms down. Step the left leg back. Move to your vinyasa. Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 slow, deep breaths. Inhale, look forward between the hands. Exhale, bend the knees to step or lightly hop to the top of the mat. Fold forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, navel towards spine, flat back. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet. Inhale, reach the arms wide. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. So we've done all this nice work today, opening up the hip flexors, the front of the hips. So we're going to move into Natarajasana, dancing Siva pose. And as always, just take this as comfortably as you can. I'll turn away from you so you can see what's happening here. Open your right arm out to your right palm up to the sky. Bring your weight into your left foot. Micro bend in that left leg. Bend the right leg and reach for the inside of the foot. So the thumb points back, the hand is to the inside of the foot. This allows the shoulder to be nice and open here without any strain. If you can't get here, maybe you just play with this today. That's perfectly fine. Or if you have a strap, you can use that. Now, drop the right hip down if you have a hold of the foot. So rather than being hiked up, drop it down. Start to come into this square in position again, if possible. We're really opening through the right shoulder. Left arm reaches up. Maybe take chin mudra, gently covering the index finger with the thumb. And the drishti is focused here. So the gaze is focused on one spot on the floor or the wall ahead of you. Inhale. Exhale, really kick the foot into the hand. And once you have this strong motion between your hand and your foot, then maybe the body begins to lean forward in the pose. Keep your focus on one spot. Breathe deeply. Extend the left arm forward. Keep kicking the foot into the hand. Smile again here. When you're ready to come up, really kick the foot into the hand. Slowly release it. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale through the mouth. Great. We'll move on to the second side. So this time, I'm going to turn my body to the side so you can see a different angle here. Left arm is out to the left, palm is up to the sky. Weight is now in the right foot, micro bend in the standing leg. And drishti is focused, one spot on the floor, the wall ahead of you. Bend the left knee, reach your hand for the inside of the left foot. Thumb is pointing back. Yes, thumb is pointing back, hand is to the inside of the foot. Now we drop the left hip down, hug the navel toward the spine. Right arm reaches up, take chin mudra if you wish. Then begin to really kick the foot into the hand. So we establish this strong connection before we lean forward. Then, if it feels right, as you kick the foot into the hand, begin to lean forward. Smile. Breathe. Shoulders away from ears. It's okay to wobble and fall. You can always play with coming back into it. When you're ready to come out of the pose, really kick the foot into the hand. Release. Inhale, reach up. Exhale through the mouth. Beautiful, beautiful. Take a moment here. Micro bend in the knees. Relax the arms and the shoulders. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel what's happening inside. Beautiful. Slowly make your way down to your mat. And I'm deliberating here. Is that going to be enough? Is the question. No, we're going to do something different. Okay. So we're going to come all the way down to the belly. Once you're on your belly, extend your right arm out so that your right hand is directly out from your right shoulder. So rather than this or this, the right hand is directly out from the right shoulder. Place your left palm on the ground. Turn your gaze over toward, I'm going to have to change it for this. Sorry, friends, or I should say thank you for your patience with me today. Navigating without the headset. The headset has been finicky. Okay, so the left hand is rooted, the right hand is directly out from the right shoulder, the right side of the head is to the earth. Press into your left hand to stack your left hip on top of your right. And then, if it feels good, bend your left knee and place your left foot behind you. So a really big opener here in the chest. Reach your left arm up to the sky and then feel as if you were trying to touch the backs of your hands together behind your back. So your left palm is up to the sky, and at the same time, that left arm is reaching back behind you. Breathe deeply. Close the eyes if you wish. And of course, if you're not feeling much of a stretch, if anything at all, you can also place the right sole of the foot on the floor as well. But that's only if you're not feeling much of anything. I did a lot of work in the shoulders today, so let's give them this nice stretch. Relax any clenching in the jaw. Slow, deep breathing. And one more slow, deep breath here. Very gracefully bring your left hand down to support your belly coming back to the mat. Oh, and then we'll change sides. I'm scooting over so I have enough space here. So again, we start by bringing the left hand directly out from the left shoulder. The left side of the head can be on the mat. Plant the right palm. Press yourself up onto your left hip so the right hip stacks on top of the left. Bend the left knee, bend the right knee to place the right foot behind you. And then reach that right arm up and back with the palm up toward the sky, though as if you were trying to touch your hands together. Breathe deep. Close the eyes if you wish. As always, there's no need to sign in our practice. So if this feels like it's too much of a stretch for you, I invite you to back off or come out of the pose completely. There's no need to create more stress and agitated energy or emotion in our system. Inhale, exhale slowly. Bring the right hand down, make your way back onto your belly. With your palms planted, press yourself up onto your forearms. Stay here for a moment in Sphinx pose so the hands move out directly from the elbows. Pubic bone is rooted on the earth. And if you'd like to deepen the sensation here, you can press up, so lift up, and also pull your elbows back toward your hips so the chest starts to reach forward. Now, if there's any strain there, no need to do it. That's just if you're not feeling much of a stretch otherwise. Chin is slightly tucked, back of the neck is long. Breathe deeply. Beautiful. Come back down to the belly, and then however it works for your body, roll over onto your back. Hmm. Bend the knees. Allow the knees to fall over to the left. Take the arms out to a T or cactus them. Gaze over the right shoulder. You can use your left hand to support that top leg coming down if that feels good. Feel free to think whatever. Very slowly come back up through center. This time we drop the knees over to the right. Gaze is over left shoulder. Again, you can use your right hand to assist that top leg coming down if that feels good. Soft lips, soft face, soft jaw. Inhale to slowly come back to center. Plant the feet on the earth. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. Flex the left toes so we protect the knee by activating the leg. Option is stay here or lift the right foot up, thread the arms through, interlace the hands in front over behind the right knee. Relax the upper body, chin is slightly tucked. Right knee toward you, left knee gently presses away. Slowly release. Extend the legs up to the sky. Point and flex the feet. Change sides. Plant the feet on the earth. This time, which side was that? Right ankle crosses over left knee. Flex the right toes. Flex the right foot. Option to stay here or lift the left foot. Thread the arms through. Interlace the hands in front of or behind the left knee. Left knee toward you. Right knee gently presses away. Upper body's relaxed. Breathe deeply. And when I say upper body's relaxed, I was working with someone one on one the other day, and they said, "But I'm engaging my muscles, so how can I be relaxed?" And there's some truth to that. The idea here is though, even though we're using the strength of the arms to pull the left knee toward the chest, we're letting go of any sense of forcing or efforting, meaning we're engaging to the point where we are able to support ourselves in the pose without feeling like we're straining. So, whatever that means for you, I invite you to explore that. Wonderful. Slowly release. Extend the legs up to the sky. Roll through the ankles. Change directions. And then for the last minute of practice, we'll have yogi's choice. So anything your body's asking for, we'll just take 1 minute here. So any final pose that you feel you're needing, maybe you'd like to take an inversion or maybe a back bend or another twist, or maybe you're ready for shavasana. Feel free to take those last moments to give your body what it needs. Make sure you've changed sides if your posture requires two sides. And now we'll move into Shavasana. Make our way towards Shavasana at least. Extend the legs down the mat. Take the feet wide, toes fall out to the sides. If it feels good, you can tuck the shoulders under you a little. Chin is slightly tucked, back of the neck is long. Arms are extended down the sides of the body with the palms up to the sky. Allow there to be some space between your arms and your torso if possible. Make any little adjustments or fidget as much as you need to be able to commit to stillness. And once you've moved around, find that still place. One of the gifts of committing to stillness in the body is that it requires the mind to eventually focus and still. And in Shavasana, we practice letting go. You might even feel that the body completely dissolves in this posture sometimes. So, with your eyes closed, let your breathing be natural. Let go of the need to control your thoughts, emotions, breath, body, and rather practice being the witness of all of these experiences. If you can watch your mind, you are not the mind. If you can observe emotions, you are not emotions. You are the witness. Allow yourself to be still while all of these experiences come and go without you holding on to them. I invite you to stay in this pose for as long as you like. If you're feeling ready to complete, take a slow, deep breath in and with each exhalation, feel like you're letting go, allowing, dissolving, arriving, becoming. Slowly move the fingers and toes. Inhale, reach the arms up by the ears. Take a long breath and exhale through the mouth. Bend the knees to roll over onto one side. Use your hands to slowly come up to a seat with the eyes closed. Palms touch at the heart and Anjali Mudra in this expression of gratitude. Offer yourself gratitude, a smile, a hug maybe, and we'll complete offering the benefit of our practice to all beings and all of creation by chanting Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu 3 times. May all beings be happy, peaceful, and free. And we'll complete with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, peace, peace, peace. Take a breath in. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Oh, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. With great love and gratitude. Blessing. Thank you, friend. Mm, yeah. Thanks for sharing your practice with me today. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, friends, for your presence, for your donations. Thank you, Tatiana. Thank you, my love. So grateful for you always. Mm, I'm happy to see you all. Thank you for being here. Uh, our next time together, I believe, is next Monday. What are we doing? That's the question. Next Monday, we are, mm, ah, next Monday, we're going to have a meditation to use the power of visualization, which activates so much. The power of visualization, but also the power of intention and emotion and thought, especially for those of us who maybe don't really feel like we connect with visualization. To offer healing, presence, warmth, kindness, love to ourselves, to those in our lives, and to the whole planet. So that's our meditation on Monday, and then Tuesday we'll oh wait, yeah, Tuesday we'll be back for yoga. Thank you, Dane. Thank you, Amy. Ah, okay. Any last thoughts before we complete, my dear ones? As a reminder, you can come join us in our group, Love Heals All. You're always welcome to reach out to me, DM me if you have any questions or anything you'd like to share. Mm, yeah, stay connected. Stay connected through the group or connect with me however you wish. Oh, hi, Lori. I'm so glad. Thanks, Julia. Yeah, Love Heals All is the name of the group. And I think that's all. All from my end. I'm very grateful for you. Drink water, nourish your body, nourish your heart, have sweet dreams for those of you joining from places where it's very late. Have a beautiful day for those of you joining from places very early. I know this is a 5 a.m. practice for anyone who joined from Australia today. Um, okay, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. And I look forward to our next time together. Always feel free to reach out and say hi. It's so wonderful to get to hear from you. Be together. Be through all my